They're in there. They're in there. Those dark, bully type people. You can slightly see them in the background, and then they just suddenly show their face and give their comment of anger and whatever. So we need to get the bullies out of the dark into the light, so that we know who they are. Yeah, and I am absolutely in agreement with everybody that has done these Danger on YouTube videos. I've watched nearly all of them, and I think they're excellent words. And we do need to ask YouTube to be a bit more stricter. But also there are little grey areas of the whole situation. I mean, myself got flagged and some of my videos taken down. So, and then I took the rest of them down myself off a certain person that was in them, and sometimes they can get it wrong, you know, on what a harasser is. Also, when people have discussed, like, yeah, these people are from the arse end of the world, you know, and they're just scum and they're just dust on the road. That's the last video I watched. It's not just on what you said, by the way, person who I watched a minute ago. But, you know, we have to really be careful of shunning people away from, as we call it, civilized society. Because I think civilized society has a place for everybody, as nutcase and weird and whatever you want to call them as they are. We can't shun them out. We can't shun the haters out. We can't say to the haters, hey, we don't want you here. Because that's their problem in the first place, that they don't feel a part of society, a part of civilization. And if we're going to be civilized, then we need to help people who are basically messed up in the head, who have been treated badly or have got the wrong message from life, from early parts of their life, and they have turned into the mean person that they are now. And when we have meanies, people who are coming along and just adding their aggression, we could also be talking about teenagers. You know, there's a lot of teenagers on the YouTube, and, you know, as we all know from our teens, we were, you know, we all had our anger issues and whatever. Then of course there are all age groups of angry people out there, and resentful people, and people who are out to hurt people because they only know that. So I would take the stance of, let's not try and erase these people from civilization. And keep them. We don't want to keep them on the arse end of the world. We want to bring them closer and closer into the crossroads of communities, where every type of person can meet in the square, you know, of the crossroad, and just simply try and help people understand that actually, yeah, what they all say in the hippie and the Buddhist and the left wing, you know, we all stereotype it as being part of that scale of things, but, you know, that is the way to go. And there are more people in the world who are carers than haters, and it can be very difficult on YouTube to show your face, and to keep showing your face, and to show a brave face even. Don't show a brave face, if you ask me. And like another person said in the video, a few of them said it actually, don't let people harass you without exactly naming and shaming them. And I would suggest that we name first, and then we get at least 100 if not 200 people, and give it time as well for the brain to think about it. We can afford 1 month, if you ask me, of observing how another writes their comments. We can follow the people around, you know, as long as we know their names, we can follow them around, and then we all come to a judgmental decision at the end of a period of time, and with, you know, as I say, hundreds of judges, and we all have a discussion on it. And through the discussions, I know people are saying, no, that's too boring and it takes too long, just kick them off. But you see, as somebody else also mentioned, if you kick them off, then they just go and set up another account, and they're back again with even more anger and disgust with civilization. So I do think we need to do something about it. I think YouTube definitely need to do something about it. I'm personally sick of, people flagging my videos, very rarely, but on the content that I have in there, and those same people who flag them are using copyrighted music in the background, which I just simply don't do because I don't listen to music, so I'm lucky there. But I am totally in support of us having a community here on YouTube, but not necessarily a community that forces the ugly side of civilization to take a hike. I don't think we should be doing that. I think we should be bringing them in and asking them fundamental questions of how they're feeling and why do they talk like that. Second of all, on bullies, I do think that we should have a bully task force on YouTube that you don't have to join, but that you can go to a group that's set up called Bully Tag Force or something like that, task force, and somebody comes in there with information. I saw somebody getting bullied here, this is the name, this is the video, and we all go to that group and find out what's going on, so that we can all, if we want, get involved in somebody else's life and try and help them if they are getting bullied. That's what I think we need to do as a community. And I think YouTube, can't be perfect. And I think YouTube are doing their best that they can do. Yes, it's all to do with the dollars, as the Americans say. Actually, it's all to do with money, because dollars are not world currency. But that's only just a small little dig back to you. But it is about money for YouTube, obviously, and they can't do everything. So, as one person said, I think it was Use Lumineux, said, come on YouTube, let's work together on this, and I agree with that. I think work together with YouTube, forgetting the people that are in the dark, hiding away in the back, and we can't see them. They leave a comment on our channel, we go and click on their name, and there's nothing there. There's no face. So let's face up to reality, and let's face up to the bullies and get together, people. Peace. I believe so.